So it's 2022 and I've almost hit 400 subscribers from this one video. That's pretty sick. But some of you guys don't know that I actually make games, so I thought since I've almost hit 400 subscribers, why don't I make my own VR game? I've had a bit of experience and yeah, I'm terrible. But why don't we just change that? I'm gonna make a good one. Now here's why all my VR games go wrong. I have no idea what I'm doing. But while I was recording that last clip, I just got an idea about throwing rocks at people, so VR, throwing like balls at people and ragdolling. I didn't mean anything else, trust me, it sounds so wrong. So yeah, I set up the VR world and my hands are quite large, so I'm gonna have to do some tuning, but for now it looks good. And as you can tell, I'm amazing at modeling. I made this like a year ago and yeah, this looks so good I'm gonna use it. Yeah, let's just say this man's gonna give you nightmares. I also added a rock to the game because the game's called Rock Smash. And I've got UI, now I just need to make the game look interesting. Alright, so this looks very appealing, now we just need some sound effects. And with Bosca Cecil I made some sort of like idle sound like this. I did that so there's at least some sound effects when you're actually in the main menu. And so far here are the results of what I've done. So the eyes are looking at me, as you can see. There's a square rock. I thought it'd be square rather than circle just because, you know, it's just better. Now if you throw it at him, he goes to the next level, which is not different because this is a test after all. So this scene is just a blank space with a canvas because this is going to be an intro where I play a cool video that I'm going to edit. For the whining noise in the background, I used my PSP to record that. And now here are the results for the intro. So I was on the verge of almost quitting, all because this guy right here, he wouldn't move at all. You wanna know what was wrong? Basically everything else was blocking him from moving, so now if we hit play, he moves. And he'll stare at you. Apart from that, I made it so that whenever you touch him, you die. Now here's the part where things get spicy. I'm going to try and put this on SideQuest and the App Lab so me and the boys can play this on our Quest headsets. But hold on a minute, before we put it on SideQuest we have to have a build. So I guess I'll showcase what I've done then, you know, also for playtesting. Okay, so this is what I've done so far. See it? Of course there's my video. If for some reason I put it in blue, so I'll change that soon. Yeah. And then, there we go. Got the eyeballs staring at me. Cause I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? And then, you know, dunk that on his head and move around. Got like 3 rocks. You have to throw at least one of them to get to the next level. For now, let's just say this guy's invincible. You can't run away from him. But if you do run into him, it'll get you into the main menu, of course. And his eyes will always be staring at you. Man wanted to commit suicide there. Don't do it, bud. You know, if you want to commit suicide, I'll do it with you. Oh. So as you can see, I have to work on a few stuff. These are just bugs, though. I can easily fix them. You wanna know what else almost had me on the verge of quitting? This triggered right here. So what went wrong with it was that when I used this script right here, the game over one, it looks for a tag called the enemy, which I put on the enemy. Yeah, when I go into here, it usually it checks the tag and all that like usual, but for some reason it doesn't do anything with this barrier. All until I put a rigid body on it. It got past the barrier and it gets me onto the second level. So that's pretty cool. Now all I've got to do is just add the other levels and I should be done. So here's level 2, we have the 3 enemies and you. So these are the enemies. In this script it'll detect if there's any more enemies in the actual scene, and if there's not you can move to the next level. Level 4 is pretty much the exact same, as well as level 3. So here's level 3 is basically a whole gang, and yeah, that's really it, they're all coming after you. And same with level 4 because they've all got like a higher speed. And now let's put a build out for PC. I'll also be making a video and updating how the app's going on SideQuest, and yeah. Anyway, this is getting uploaded on my Game Dev clips and Fraser Game Dev, but the update's going to be on Fraser Game Dev.